Hello guys! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Ako po, si Anne-Marie Empanado Wilson.
I never wasted time.
Go for it if you really want to change your life for the better.
The only thing can keep you moving forward is the conversation.
It's like a marriage. You have to take care of it.
I don't know how you do it. Maybe you can tell us how you do it.
It's a self-discipline, right?
Yeah, I told you she's a madam.
As everybody aims for that in life.
But the most important thing po is your mindset, how you think.
We are live! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mommy and on the go. I am here to help you learn how to earn online. With that being said, we are celebrating my second year in the online business. Welcome, 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 everyone! Thank you if you are sharing our live stream. We have with us today a very special guest down under. But before that, I want to welcome everybody that are here. Again, I am Mommy Ann on the go. I am here in the US but originally from Cebu, Philippines. Shout out sa mga Bisaya diha. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you to those who came in very, very early. No, we were a little bit late with technical difficulty, but it's not super, super late. It's just 1 second late. But hey, hello, guys. We are on our third, isn't it? Or fourth live for the year. And the rest of you who always came in here for our raffle on February 26th, that would be a Sunday. We will raffle 10 500 pesos to our supporters. If you are here every time we are live, there is a what we call registration form. So please, please, please log into that, put in your name and your GCash number, and be there on our live. Again, you need to be there on our live because if not, then it will be given to another one that's there, right? So please, please, please do so. I'm going to give a quick shout out to everyone that are here. Please continue sharing our live stream. All right. Thank you. Thank you. The very first one who put a comment in there is Francisco. Francisco Nopia. Thank you, ha. Thank you for coming in very, very early. Jonna is here. I hope she's still here. There's 21 of us. Very early morning in the Philippines. It's now 8 o'clock p.m. here. I know it's Friday, but I know it's already Saturday there in the Philippines. Hello, Tin, Hedimai or Hedimi Arellano, Gregoline, Lynette Abad, Larry, Jean. And by the way, we are live in YouTube as well as in Facebook. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. Judy Ann Villanueva, Carol Derla, as well as Marissa. Hello, my business partner Charmalu from Texas. Hello, hello. John Abelia is here. Carol, as well as, who else is here? Brandon Mel, Marissa, and Dahlia. Kadaghan ninyo, daghan kayong salamat. 33 of you here. Wow, and I know there's going to be more coming, no? So I just want you to please, please, please actively participate on our live. So our guest is here to tell us and inspire us of the life that she has been living in the Philippines as well as when she is now in Australia. So if you have any questions for her and how she is as a mom and how she is as a business owner or how she started or any struggles or whatever you want to ask, you are very, very free to ask us, even me. You could ask me any questions. So again, I am going back to all these people coming in here live. All of you make a comment and share this live stream because later on, I'm going to give you another shout out. I just want to have a very smooth conversation with our guests. So if you may, please, please, please just ask questions there. And I'm going to give our next shout out towards the end of our live stream. Is that okay? If it is, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Our fourth guest for this year. I am very honored and I'm very grateful that she said yes. Actually, she was the very first one who said yes to my interview this year. It's just that our schedules did not match because if you remember, I told you she's from Australia and she is actually in Brisbane. Is that how you say it? I love their accent. I could not copy it. I need to be there 20 years like her in order for me to copy her accent. Bisaya Bisaya akong accent nga na in English nga na ay Australian di na ko kabaw asa ni siya nga accent. But sige na lang, maluoy mo na ko. Our guest has 4 kids and has been living in Australia for 20 years. She's now a part-time hospital administrator as well as a very successful digital business owner. Please, everyone, give a round of applause to our guest, Madam Carol Javier. Hello, hello, kumusta?
Hello
Oh,
po. Ano ba? Are
hala.
we gonna talk in English or Tagalog? Whichever way, sis, it's gonna be a hard time for me because I'm also a Bisaya, another Bisaya as well here. I'm also
Mo
an
na siya
Ilonggo.
giingon, mao na siya giingon magbinisaya ta. Og magtagalog gihapon bahalag lisod. Og pasensya mag-in-English sad mi ginagmay. Unya padungga sad maiana imuhang accent diha. Oy sige daw be greet our audience with an accent.
Oh my God, that's a big pressure from my end because I've been here in Australia for more than 20 years, but they said I still have my American accent because obviously in the Philippines, when I studied there, we were taught to speak in English. Sorry, an American, like, just like an American accent.
Yeah.
So with my siblings, they were here when they were in high school and they were able to adapt to the accent. Pero ako
Mhm.
agid mabudlay ano. So and also our Bisaya is different as well, right? You're a Cebuano, I'm an
Yes,
Ilonggo. So it's completely different. I don't sometimes some words that you say I can't really understand. So
true.
yeah, let's just do whatever that we needed to do. Either we
True,
speak in
true,
English
true.
or Tagalog. Tagalog, let's have fun. That's the main
Yeah,
thing
let's
here.
have fun. Let's have fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So you mentioned that you are already there for 20 years. So do you already have a family in there? Are you there for somebody or were you there to study? Unsay rason nga nang naabot ka og Australia? Australia ba yan? Na basta Bisaya Australia or Australia?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So
Down under?
so my story was I'm a daughter of an OFW. So my mom works in different parts of the world. So she works in Hong Kong, she works in Singapore, she worked in New Zealand, and in the end, she decided to reside in Australia. And one of her dreams was to bring us here, in Australia.
Mhm.
And yeah, so my mom was the one who sponsored us, me and my two siblings. We are all girls in the family. So I came here in
Mhm.
Australia when I was 19. I was
Mhm.
single then. And
Mm.
yes, I was single then. And I had my boyfriend back home, which is now my husband. But I'm
Cool.
overly in love. Oh my God, I'm telling my love story here now.
Go
In
ahead
love,
if you're okay with it.
but this is it. Like, because we are real people,
True.
and so yeah, so I went home to the Philippines to finish my university and then came back here with my family. And yeah, we migrated permanently in Australia from 2003, which with my son then, with my eldest and also my husband. So yeah, we
Mhm.
started in Sydney, which is in New South Wales.
New
And then
South Wales? I did not know that's gonna be a Wales. Wales naman na sa amo
three,
ay.
3 to 4 years ago, we moved here in Brisbane. So yeah, so that we can have a laid back lifestyle.
Mhm.
So that's like briefly, that's my life, or that's how I started living here in Australia.
I've ganahan jud kadi na ko kabaw in English. I have been in Australia for 3 months last 2007. My aunt is in Perth. She lives in
Oh,
Perth, and when she had her long service, actually being in Australia and going out of the country really opened my eyes of the big horizon and how big the world is. And I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to go out of the country and work in the country because ang akong auntie mao ay nagpahuman ako og eskwela, no? So to give back, I want to really do a great job, a good job of helping our family as well. And when I saw her working so hard there in Australia, I was like, I'm gonna have to also work here. But God has His own plan as well. Yeah, I already graduated education. I finished it. I had my master's. So when there was an opening coming here in America, I'm also just briefly telling my story. That's when I became a teacher as well. So we guhit ng kapalaran. We really, even if I so love Australia, na ako nabutang din his sa America. However, I've never been to Brisbane though. We went to other parts of New South Wales, but trying hard kayo ako. So, sensya na, trying hard kayo. Ganahan dyan kayo sa accent sa Australia. Unya, kung makadungog ka sa akong mami, bisag 30 plus na diha sa Australia. Hala, bisaya, gyapon kay paminawon. Unya, naagi gyapon siya yung accent, makulbaan ka, hala. So, muna siya nakanindot, no? Basta naata sa ibang nasod kay malingaw ko. But that's fun as well as, kuan ba, learning process na siya niya. Nindot ka, now you have 4 kids, right? Now you have 4 kids. Yes,
Yeah.
and you said you came to Australia, but you came back to the Philippines and you came back to Australia. What made you settle in Australia? What's like the reason? I know you already had a family
Right.
when you
So
settled.
yeah. So just like everyone else, obviously with the with us Filipinos, we're really a dreamer. So we
Mm-hmm.
really want to have a good pasture in life. We
Mm-hmm.
thought, when you are in the Philippines, that's your dream, right? Going
True.
overseas is a way to go.
Right.
It's the way to go. And that's what I thought back then as well. Before I found this business, I thought I was already successful,
Oh,
because,
cool.
I started from scratch as well, like, coming here in Australia with no local experience. So I started with, I wore different hats. So I was working at the beginning, I was working in the pharmacy as a pharmacy assistant. And then from being a pharmacy assistant, I was pirated to work for a software in the pharmacy. Because of my experience there, in the pharmacy. And then after that, because of that 8 years experience in software, I decided I want to be better with my life, because that's our aim, right? We want to,
Mhm.
because I didn't grow up with a silver spoon, despite the fact
Yes.
that my mom is working as an OFW. We're still sort of struggling.
Right.
You know what I mean, like,
Right.
we really aspire for a better life. So
Right.
that's what I had, like, I got married when I was 19, and then
Mhm.
had my son when I was 20. So I really started my life from scratch. Me and my husband, we started our life from scratch, because my mom told me when I went home to the Philippines and, ignore all the hard life that she did for us, for taking
Right.
us here in Australia, and I went home to the Philippines because I'm in love.
Uh-huh. Ah.
She said to me, like, I don't care, like, whatever that you're gonna do, like, it sort of
Yeah.
disowned me at that time, because she was so disappointed with
Right.
my decision. So
Mhm.
because of that, that gave me the inspiration to prove to her that whatever I've done, I didn't
Mhm.
do any mistake, like, whatever
Mhm.
I've done, like, it's in my head, that's the
Right.
right
Right.
thing to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
I work really hard. I work really hard to prove to my parent that I'm not a failure,
Right.
that I'm okay.
Right.
Whatever I've done, it's something that is my fate. And I'm
Mhm.
going to prove to you that I'm going to do well in life. Lo and behold, yes, I didn't disappoint her. I was able to build our life. Me and my husband were able to build our life here in Australia from scratch. We were able to buy
Mhm.
houses. We were able to buy our cars. And I was able to land a management position, earning a
Mhm.
six-digit income here in Australia. Remember,
Mhm.
from scratch, right? From working in
Yeah.
the pharmacy, being a shopkeeper in the pharmacy.
Right.
So I did all of that. But I didn't realize, with all of this dream that I'm building for my family, I didn't realize my kids are growing up.
Mhm.
And I'm missing out on all of those
Right.
milestones. At that time, I was thinking I don't have any choice.
Right.
That's the way to go. That's what it should be happening, because obviously I'm not an affluent. I didn't come from an affluent family, so I
True.
really need to work and work and work and work to be able to provide for my family, to be able to achieve
Mhm.
whatever I dream for my family.
Mhm.
But when I had my fourth one,
Right.
Alonso, because when my first 3 kids were so young, when we were started early, when we are starting our life here in Australia, my husband was doing
Mhm.
night shift and I was doing
Mhm.
day shift, so that we can
Mhm.
rely on each other to look after the kids. So that's our
Right.
life. And
Mhm.
then and then my third one was 13-year-old when
Mm-hmm.
we added our fourth one, which is my
Mm-hmm.
angel Alonzo. So he was
Mm-hmm.
the one who opened my eyes, because when I
Right.
saw this business, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I saw my mentor. She was talking about being retired at 40, and that's an eye
That's cool.
opener for me. That's an
Yeah.
eye opener for me because I thought, as I said before, I mentioned before,
Mhm.
I thought I was already successful in my life,
Right.
but
Yeah,
I
that's true.
wasn't.
But believe it,
Yeah,
yeah, I like it when you say dreamer, dreamer. I'm a dreamer too. But anyways, you have done a lot for
yeah,
your
yeah,
family. But believe it or not, listening to you, you are almost just like your mom because she had sacrificed all her time away from you guys in
yeah.
order for her to give you the life. But that's why
Correct.
we also feel for her that she felt like, oh my goodness, you abandoned me after have given you this good life and you still chose to be in love. Puso ang inisip mo, Tess. Ate Carol, umuwi ng Pilipinas, nagninyo dito og nanganak. Maayo gani you were given another chance to be back in Australia. Because believe it or not, well, you could still be successful in the Philippines, but there will be a lot of factors and challenges when you
Yeah,
will be because for us living outside of the Philippines, we know that there are more chances for us to really be successful, right? So with
correct.
that being said, when you said that, oh my gosh, my kids, even if I have money, but the true meaning of success is when you have not just financial freedom, but also time freedom to do whatever you want with your loved ones. And that's where you started the business, correct?
That's right. Because I saw this business, it
Mm-hmm.
was an eye opener for me because I heard from her that she was retired at the age of 40. And that was like
Mm-hmm.
2 years, 2 years ago. So I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking, I just turned 40 then. And I said, what am I doing
Mm-hmm.
with my life? I thought I was
Mm-hmm.
successful. And
Right.
so that gave me the direction to really check out this business. Of course, at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, same as everyone else, I'm also skeptical.
Right.
That's normal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a normal feeling to have. The main thing is we move forward to our
Mm-hmm.
decision, like, whatever plan we have in life. So with me, at that time, I was thinking I really need to check out this business because I have Alonzo now. My youngest was 4 months old then, and
Mm-hmm.
I said, we can't go back to the life we had before, wherein
Right.
Dino was doing night shift and I was doing day shift. I can't go
Right.
back to that life again because health
Mm-hmm.
wise,
Right.
obviously, as you grow older, you
Yes.
have all these medications
Yes.
already. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
maintenance. So I
It's
said,
not
like,
healthy anymore.
it's
Yeah.
different. Yeah, no, it's different. And I said, like, I don't want my husband to really struggle again, like, relationship
Mhm.
wise, it's not
Yeah, it's
healthy.
putting a
You
toll. It's
know,
putting a toll in
yeah,
everything. And
yeah,
most of
it's
all, when the relationship is being affected already, especially with the kids as well, it's still different. You
correct.
might say, "Oh, yeah, I give them quality time, but it's only 1 hour out of the 24 hours of their waking, or
Correct.
maybe 8 hours."
You know,
But still, that
I'm
still bothers. Me. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So,
I'm
so
really
that's
like,
great.
yeah, and also seeing, going inside our community, seeing everyone from different walks of life, achieving goals here and there. And I said, yes,
Yeah,
I achieved my goals as well, but the main thing is I don't have time for my family. That's the
correct.
problem there. That's the
Hmm.
main problem there. And that's the most important thing in my life, which is my family. They're the
I
main reason
agree.
why I survive everything. So yeah, so to cut the long story short, I watched the free info session that we offer, and yeah,
Hmm.
and the rest is history. I'm here. I own a
Hmm.
thriving business amidst the pandemic because I started my
Correct.
business in 2020, and yeah, and I thrive. I'm thriving in this business, and the good thing about it is I have all the time for Alonzo. Also, I'm
Hmm.
earning while I'm keeping an eye on my household, and also
Right.
I'm not stressed out. I'm not a
Right.
headless chook anymore like
Hmm.
before. So that's a
Hmm.
good thing about it. And also I have a bigger purpose in life now.
Hmm.
I'm coaching regular
Yes.
people to have their own business even
Yes.
with no experience, even
Hmm.
you're not a tech savvy. What we
Hmm.
need in this business is our burning desire to get better in life.
Right.
People would say I'm not good in English. Sis, I'm not this, I'm not that. No
Mhm.
one cares, because in
Right.
this business you don't need a postgraduate degree, or you don't need
True.
to be this or that. Even
Mhm.
doctors, even accountants, even lawyers, they're starting this business. Why? Because
Mhm.
of that main thing, the main problem that I had as well, which is the time. They
Correct.
really want to free up their set themselves to have the time with their family, to have the time with for themselves, and also
Mhm.
sometimes for the community. It depends. It
Right.
depends on whatever you want to do in life.
I like that you mentioned about your whys. It's very important to survive in this business. This business is really good, but I tell you, it's not for everyone. When you say, yes, you could do it because even if you're not tech savvy, even if you are not a graduate, however, the things that I'm telling you that it's not for everyone is if you have close mindedness, if you are not trusting yourself, if you don't believe in other people can help you, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't trust the process, then you give up. I think those are the things that made our other business partners not successful as well, because we already have a great, great, great automation. We had a proven system. And of course, just like what you said, you are now a coach in our communities as well as me. That I find it a great, great, great feeling also in my heart to be a coach. So when you said that even if they are doctors, lawyers, high affluent people, all up there already, and they are in the business, that is because they have seen the potential of retiring early. And why do we retire early? This is just, this has been out there in the open. Every time I do live in the business that we have, we could actually earn $5,000 as a monthly incentive for life. We call that a bonus if we hit a certain target, or a
Right,
level in our business.
right, yeah.
So we could tell you that if you earn $5,000 in a month or more, how much is that in pesos? That's 250,000, right? So it is achievable within 3 to 5 years in the business if you just have the heart to really help other people as well. So that is good. And I tell you also, Carol, I when I first started the business, I aimed to retire at the age of 40. I did. And I have been a teacher for what, 19, almost running 20 years now. Always been a teacher. I've never had any trade. I've never done anything aside from teaching. But I get tired. I felt like I have done my purpose for my students. But you're right. You have to go back to your core and say, why am I working so hard and I'm not there for my kids when they need me? So that's when I saw the business and I was like, yeah, this business is for me. And on the process of doing that, just like what you did not give up all of your, career way ahead of the business. I am still a teacher right now on the process of becoming successful in the business. And that's the best part as well. So you mentioned about, being a coach, having possible financial freedom as well as time freedom here. What else do you think is the best, or people might think like, okay, what is really good in that business that you're really talking a lot about it? I don't know if there's other more, but I mean, I think we've mentioned everything, right?
Yeah, so we have part of it as well is, aside from the monetary returns that we've already
Mm-hmm.
mentioned before, the personal development that we gain
That's
from
right.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the personal development that we gain from this business is insane. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because even just like little things like this, going
Mm-hmm.
live, before I can't do this. When I was younger, when I
So
was
good
younger,
job for you. Let's give her a round of applause. That's
yeah,
right. Uh-huh.
yeah, even at the beginning of my journey being a digital entrepreneur, um I really have lots of like interview invitation, and I really turn them down because I said I'm not
Mm-hmm.
ready. I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm.
But because in this business, you'll be able to see the potential that it can do for your family. You're gonna forgo whatever you
Right.
feel, whatever
True.
shyness you have, whatever limiting beliefs that you have
Mm-hmm.
within yourself. You'll forget about that. You
Yes.
really push yourself to get better in this business, because the main thing is whatever Anne has mentioned before, which
Mm-hmm.
is the lifetime pension that you'll get from this business. That's
Mm-hmm.
the first goal.
Right. I
Just
agree.
like one of our business partners, she just mentioned in our community, last year, she deposited like, $1 million, and she was
Yes. Mm-hmm.
she was even surprised about her achievement. She didn't even expect it to happen in a span of what, 4 to 5 years in this business. Look at that. Even if we're gonna work hard, like,
Mm-hmm.
with me, I spent,
Yes.
before this business, I spent 15 hours. I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned about my 6 digit a year income before.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 15 hours a day in
Mm-hmm.
the office,
Right.
working public holidays,
Mm-hmm.
working weekends for that
Mm-hmm.
amount of money. In this business, you do it 2 to 3 hours a day. It's up to you. It's your own business, so you run the mandate on however long you're gonna do it. If you want to do it 8 hours, well and good for you. But because you are the owner of your own business, you call the shots. You do
Right.
your own thing. But the
Right.
main thing about it is it comes with the training. It comes with the
Mm-hmm.
masterminds. We're in
Mm-hmm.
even taught different tips from all the successful ones. So that's why they were saying this business, it is a gold mine. And
Mm-hmm.
we are all going to be successful in this business. It's only a matter of time. And also, obviously, you need to apply whatever you learn in the business. And
Yes.
also, you need to have to sit down and learn whatever that you are being taught in the business. You can't just have the training there and it's just going to stay there. You
True.
really
I
need to
agree.
sit down. So that's the thing. You really need to have the right mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And in your heart, you really need to speak from your heart, which
Right.
is a good thing about this business because you can just be yourself. You don't really need to pretend to be someone else.
Right.
If you're not good in English, that's fine. And you'll be inspired as well because you'll be able to see leaders in this community that are
Yes.
not good in English.
Yes.
Whatever
I
thing,
agree.
beliefs that you have, you'll be able to see,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, so if they've done it, like, of course I can do
Right.
it too. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean? Like,
With that
it's
being, yeah, with that being said, it reminds me about women empowerment and all sorts of empowerment. You're right.
yeah,
English, personal development, character development, language skills. But I have personally met some of my business partners that had moved on from their hardships and difficulty with even with their partners, but because they have found this business, they have the strength to move on and say, hey, I don't need a man to be able to survive in this life because I have a business that would help me out. That's one thing that I also realized, that, empowerment does not only mean, this and that, but really seeing it working because of the business. That's really great. And I really am just mesmerized with you talking about the business. Of course, the way you talk and the way you say it, it's really convincing. But it's the truth. It's the truth.
yeah.
Women like us, yeah.
I'll add to that empowerment that you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've experienced that in America. Here in
Mm-hmm.
Australia, we've experienced it because obviously, in the Philippines, we're not stupid. Like, we're degree holders as well.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
we know that we can do so much as well. But being a migrant here in Australia, some people
Mm-hmm.
thought that, oh, because you are just like, a non-English speaking
Mm-hmm.
background, they thought
Right.
that you are just like, what do you call that one? Like, they're really in power,
Right.
in power, they're really above you, they're superior
Right.
from you. Yeah, so but then with this, so before I was thinking, oh, okay, I really need to prove myself all the time. But
Right.
with this business, that gives me the empowerment, as you said, because
True.
I don't really
True.
need to prove to anyone
I
because I
I I
own
agree.
this. You know what I
Correct. I
mean?
agree. I agree.
With
And we're going back to basics. I'm sorry, but back in the day, the moms usually really have to take care of the family, do the household chores, and stay there. And the dads has to provide for the family financially. So, with that being said, when the world has changed and we could not afford to just stay at home, we have to help our husbands, earn a living so we could support our family. That actually changed, the dynamics of the family. But with this business, it had changed. I honestly would want to be, of course, it was a dream, it was a blessing to become a teacher and working. But now, believe it or not, my dream is just to retire and stay home and do the
Yeah.
laundry and do the dishes and be with my daughter to pick her up, be with my son in his game, be there to support them and be back to being a real meaning of a mom. On top
Yeah.
of that, I'm earning. On top of that, I can spend money to travel and be the one who would tell, "Hey dad, come on. Kids, come on, let's go to Cancun. Let's go to on a cruise. Let's go home to the Philippines because I have the money. I could
Mm,
stay home. Pwede kong naa sa balay, pero naasag ko'y earnings. So that really makes us feel so special that we are doing our purpose as a mom. At the same time, we could also earn money. Isn't that the
mm.
best feeling in the world? What do you think?
Yeah, of course. And also, you can help people to do the same. That's
Yeah.
another blessing in this business. So, yeah, and that's what I love about it, coaching people to, get better, set them up for success in this business. And also our community as well. They're very, very inspiring. So that gives
Mhm.
you the edge, because you
Mhm.
can set up any other businesses out there.
Correct.
But the main benefit of this business is, first things first. Even though you don't have business experience, even though you don't have any technical experience, we have the step-by-step training that will guide
Mhm.
you. And also, you have the mentor, you have the coach that will hold your hand when you start this journey. Another thing as well, it's very flexible, so you can do it at your own time, at your own pace. You don't
Mhm.
really need to put up a stall in the shopping center, or you don't really
Right.
need to manage the shop for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can just take your business on your mobile. So it's just
Mhm.
this. With this, it's very powerful. You can
Right.
earn 5-digit income for each transaction in this business. Of course, don't get me
Yes.
wrong. We started as well from 3 digit,
Nice.
you
That's
know,
right.
but yeah, so as you grow your business, you can earn 5-digit income per transaction. Where can you get
Mhm.
that? It's like,
Wow.
it's already like 60 hours of your time at work.
Yep.
So, and with this business, it's only like you can just put in 2 to 3 hours a day. It's entirely up to you. Also, another thing, you can earn while you're traveling, even while you sleep.
True.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you may say it's too good to be true.
It is
Okay.
really. But it's
Really
the
true.
real thing. It is happening to us and to
Yeah.
others. I started this business. That's why I'm here 2 years now with 75,000 people all over the world. That's 2020 1 of February, and we were just 75,000. Now it doubled to 142 or
Yeah.
143,000 all over
Yeah.
the world now. This is how many people are checking in the business. Would you say all of those are successful? Maybe not, because just like any other business, others really strive. You get what you put in. So it's not like a one day millionaire, or you will just be here, put in your money, and you'll be rich quick. No, you still
No.
have to do the process. And like what Carol said, we have our ongoing training every Wednesdays, you guys. We still meet with our leaders and they share to us what's the update. How do we get our business going? How do we become so successful? And I love the most, Carol, what I love the most, Carol, is our success stories. And I
Yeah.
am very proud every time it's going to be a Filipina in there, because that's just making me say, hey, see this immigrant right here? See this lady right here? She might be Filipina, she might be little, but she's really good in the business, because we always want to provide. We always want to share. And that is really the best part to do in this business. If you would just think of other people, helping other people, then we know we could be successful. We
Correct.
have been here for 33 minutes, and I know we pretty much covered everything. Um, I don't want to end this live, but I know you'll be doing other things as well. Our live viewers are here. We're 40 something in here, and I'm so happy. Thank you, everyone, for staying on our live. Thank you, thank you. Again, if you have any question to Carol or to me, please put it down in there. I guess they are also mesmerized with the way you talk, Carol. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, before we go, I just have to have this very light 2000 would you rather questions. Hi, handsome
Hello.
Alonzo. How are
Yeah.
you? Oh, see, look at that. The
Well,
beauty of earning while you're taking care of your kids. I mean, we are not discounting the fact that the moms in the Philippines as well, especially those that are working so hard. But then, even if you're working so hard or you don't have a job or you're a stay-at-home mom. If you are not in this business, really, you don't get a chance to earn 5 or 6 digit income. And we are not bragging. We are just inspiring you here. I hope if this is not for you, you are sharing this to others. You are sharing this to others and you become an instrument to other people as well. All right, Carol, maybe can he pick a number? Alonzo, can you pick a number from 1 to 10?
Can you? Oh my God, he's a shy boy. What's the
Oh, you're
number?
not. You're a handsome boy. No? Oh
No.
no. Okay, it's all right. All right, it's okay. So pick a number from 1 to 2000 and that's going to end our conversation and maybe we could have another time. Let's
18.
see.
18 is my
1 8.
birth date. So
Oh, cool. Oh, this one. Would you rather go and everybody on the number 9 also. Those that are in the chat room, please, you also can answer, all right? Would you rather go to an indoor concert or an outdoor concert? Indoor or outdoor?
I think outdoor
You
because it's
love
gonna
to
be fun. It's open, free
plus
flowing.
I
It's
think
gonna
your
be.
mindset right now it's because it's summer in there. That's why you wanted it to be
Ah,
outside.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It depends on
Yeah.
the weather. Ah, you're
It's
right. It
cold
depends on
here. It's winter in America. Oh my gosh. Anyways, what was the last concert you watched? I'm trying to remember. Oh my.
I can't remember. You know what? Because
Oh.
I'm a busy mom. I think that was ages ago, and that's the only first concert that I've watched, first and last concert that I've watched here in Australia. But for whatever reason, I can't remember the artist. It's
Oh my
very,
gosh.
he's a
Yeah,
popular
I've seen
rock and
Usher,
roll.
I've seen Shakira, I've seen J Lo, I've seen Beyonce, but I totally could not remember who was the last person I've seen that's really popular. I
Oh
honestly
my god, I'm
forgot.
really bad with my
I'm
memory is
sorry.
really
I have to go back to my Facebook postings. But thank you,
same.
thank you. All right. One more. Anybody else? Outdoor concert. Beauty said she likes also outdoor. It's more fun. Thank you for
Yeah.
answering. Thank you, thank you. Ay, shout out sa akong tita Imelda diha sa Cebu. Hi, tita. Thank you for watching. Outdoor because it's gonna be fun. You enjoy watching with your family. It also includes family bonding. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Plus, during COVID also, I think that the outdoor concert became so popular. No? Sige, two more actually. But one other number.
Another number one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna
I
choose
don't think
one.
somebody had ever chosen one before, but one. Ah, would you rather give up your favorite food for a year or give up your favorite candy forever?
Okay, food is life here, so I won't give up my food. I
Yeah, I
won't give up
know.
my food. Yeah,
What's your favorite food, by the way?
Filipino food. Any Filipino food, I'll be good.
Me too. Me too. Do you cook real good or no?
I can cook. I can
You
cook,
can. Good
regardless
for
how
you.
busy I am. I love to cook. I love to bake.
That's
Yes,
so
I love to
nice.
feed my family because I was raised by a politician, so I'm really
Oh, cool.
used to, yeah, my father is a politician back home, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
really used to be with people.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen my grandparents, I've seen my dad serving people and
Right.
then
That's
serving
right.
them good food. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
I love as well. Even here in Australia, there's only a few of us at home. We always have leftover in our
Cool.
fridge because I always cook for
That's nice.
Pinas pa para sa baryo pero
Para sa
kami lang
barrio. That's so nice. I wish I have time. Honestly, it's an excuse, but I wish I have time to cook, really. I wish I have time, but my time is very, very busy and now adding up the business, but I'm good. Oh my gosh, we reached 50, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have 50 people here, live and alive. Thank you again for sharing our live stream. There's 51 of us. I will be talking to you in a minute, but hey, we have one more question for Miss Carol. One more. One more
another
number.
number.
Yes,
Another number.
ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so 99.
Whoa. Okay. 99, 99. Would you rather watch a summer Olympic or a winter Olympic? There you go. Summer or winter. That's the two different places that we are in right now. But would you rather watch a summer Olympic or a winter Olympic?
Um maybe summer. Yeah,
Okay.
because the reason behind it, it's because if I'm from Australia, it's too hard. It's too hard to go somewhere with all the
Uh-huh.
luggages, like all of
Cool,
your
cool, cool.
jackets. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I
Mm-hmm.
answered Summer Olympics. But
Mm-hmm.
really, I
Mm-hmm.
don't really know the exact reason behind it. But I was thinking about if I'm gonna go to another country, I'd prefer
That's
summer.
right. That's right. Again, thank you so much, Carol, for staying with us, for entertaining us, for be- being so jolly and interesting. Um, invite us, invite our viewers, or inspire them, because most of our viewers are from the Philippines. I know it's harder to start a business in our realm of business, the online business that we have in the Philippines. But maybe you have some few words for them and how they could start something for themselves.
Yeah, so I have a few business partners that are from the Philippines. So,
Mhm.
um, yeah, there is nothing that can stop you to pursue your dream.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so if you have a dream with e- even with this business or not this business, as long as you work hard for it, that's all that
Mhm.
matters. You just need to start believing in yourself
Mhm.
and work your way from there. So and then there's no issue as well if you want to just check this business out, because we have
Mhm.
a workshop that we offer, so it's for everyone.
Mhm.
You just watch it and see for yourself if it's for you. If it's, even though you're skeptical, it doesn't matter. The main thing about it is, if you're skeptical, it's very good, because you're
Mhm.
gonna be extra cautious about it.
Mhm.
So
That's right.
that's a good thing. Take it as an
Mhm.
advantage.
Mhm.
You're not just gonna jump, and that's how you can get scammed if you're not gonna check it out and learn,
Right.
and then do your research, and
Do your
do your
research.
due diligence, and yeah. So there is no problem with checking this business out despite the
Mhm.
skepticism, as long as you move forward from your decision.
That's
There's
right.
no, we're not going to do anything with your email, so there's no commitment. There's no commitment when you check this business. And if
Mhm.
it's not for you, at least you learn what's the big
Mhm.
fuss is all about online.
Right. True.
Because
Mhm.
if you're here in social media anyway, why not
Mhm.
earn revenue from it? There's no
Mhm.
brainer. So
True.
yeah, take it
Yeah.
from me, I started this business being so skeptical. I don't have any plans of starting an online business. But
Mhm.
when I saw my mentor saying about being retired at 40, I said,
Mhm.
I'll go for it, because
Mhm.
I don't work for with my previous work. That was my previous work, not being a hospital admin. I was working in tourism industry at that time. But
Mhm.
at the height of the pandemic, I was made redundant. That's another thing,
Right.
because being an employee, sometimes you're not really set for life.
True.
You're not set for life, you're not indispensable, so yeah, you really need to come prepared in with your life, with your future. So just take a
Mhm.
peek, have a look, watch the free workshop that we offer, or
Mhm.
free info session that we offer, and learn on how
Mhm.
you can start your own business. And if it, as I said, if it's not for you, well, that's fine. We're not gonna haunt you.
Yes.
We're not gonna put
Yes.
knife on your throat. We're
Yes.
just gonna
So
move
you
on with our.
that That's right. So if you have noticed, we have our websites here. Mine is www.annemarie-wilson.com, as well as www. As how do you say that? Javier or
Javier's Global
Javier's Global
Empowerment.
Empowerment.com.
Dot com.
Global. That made me think when I go to Australia, because we have a lot of business partners all over the world now. Honestly, I could just tell Carol and say, "Hey Carol, I'm in the area. Do you want to say hi? Come on, we have a coffee or something." Then you could really be happy anywhere in the world, because we could see business partners all over the world. So with that being said, thank you so much, Carol. And
So
yes, I'll return the favor if you need me, or anything. Thank you. I'm very grateful that you are here in celebration of my second year anniversary.
my
Thank you.
God,
Thank
that's
you.
special. Thank
I
you so much
know.
for
Thank
having us
you.
as well. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Alonzo. Bye. You can
Bye
just go
bye.
after this one because I know I would still be talking to my viewers. But thank you. Thank
That's
you. Have a good
great.
one.
Bless you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh, guys. We are done with the interview. And guess what? There were 50 of you, more than 50, around 60 of you in here. But I am just so stoked that, look at this. I don't believe there's 300 of you in here, but if you look into you look into our Google form, there's no 303 of you who responded to it. I don't know. I have to look at this. If there's a repeat, then I will not cut that and put that name over here. All right, so those 300 something, I'm going to take a look. Well, guess what? You could just keep on registering. However, if you will not be there on February 26th, when we do our raffle, you might not be able to still get the prize. The prize is 500 pesos, and 10 of you will be winning it. So I hope you will be there when we announce our winner. So I hope you will be there. We are global, and I am very happy and very grateful that you are here with us today. For those of you who's aiming, who's wanting, who's really needing to get that work for yourself and you wanted to be your own boss. For those of you who wondered how to crack this online world and how to, earn from this. And for those of you who are looking for extra ways and extra income, you are 1000% on the right place. Did you see that? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of us already had seen all of the goodness in this business. Again, thank you so much for those who are here. We actually reached 65 earlier. Very good. I will be cutting our names and responses and make sure you will be there. When is it again? February 26th. I'm going to announce the time. I'm going to try my very best for it to be in the afternoon or in the evening. So there will be a lot of you who will be able to join us. With that being said, I'm going to try to say and shout out to everyone that are in here. I hope you have shared our live stream. No, thank you so much again for sharing our live stream. Let me give you, yes, February 26 pala ang raffle, hindi po ngayon. Ayan, ilalagay lang po natin ang inyong mga pangalan here and 10 po ang ating bibigyan ng 500 pesos, no? Thank you, Mabeline, for coming here. Jazreen, Lilette, Rokia, and Ikay. Thank you so much for coming in our live stream. And I see Princess Chanika, my cousin, a big shout out. And you sent me a star? Hala, daghang salamat sa stars, my dear. And yes, Dexter Casino is here. Maureen is here, as well as those that are here and watching our live. I do hope that you have learned something from us. I do hope that you have learned something from me. And I am just very grateful that you are here on our live stream. I still do not have my next interview yet, but believe it or not, I would have more interviews and more entries will be placed in this raffle. Okay, so February 26th, put that in your calendar. Stay back, and if you have or you are in Facebook or in YouTube, turn on your notification so you would know when and what time you will come back for the raffle. Again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great evening, and I'm looking forward to see you very soon. Bye guys. Thank you. Daghang salamat. Bye.